Hello everyone, welcome to Quant Masters. I'm Harshita Alveli. Today we have Arunava with us who is from West Bengal, Kolkata, and he's here to share his experience with us. So he's placed in Capgemini and he's here to share the experience. So let's get started. Let's talk to him and get to know about the entire Capgemini interview process in detail. Hi Arunava.
Hi ma'am, how are you ma'am?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine ma'am.
Okay, so would you like to introduce yourself, Arunava?
Yes ma'am, of course. Ma'am, my name is Arunava Samanta. I am from Kolkata, West Bengal. Currently I am pursuing BTech from Navla Institute of Technology in Department of Electronics and Instrumentation Engineering, 4th year. Currently I got placed in Capgemini with 4.25 LPA and the job profile was software engineer.
Okay, that's really nice to know. So ready to share your experience with us?
Yes ma'am, of course.
Okay, so was this an on-campus or an off-campus interview or no?
On campus hiring.
This was on campus. So when did the company visit your campus?
Ma'am, company came in the month of August.
The month of August. Okay, and when was the first round conducted?
Ma'am, the first round conducted on 6th September.
6th September. What was the first round?
Ma'am, in the first round, there are total three sections. So in these three sections, there are three sections. So the three sections are verbal and the coding MCQs, and the third one is gaming round.
Okay,
So
so there is no quant and logical part.
no, ma'am, no.
Okay, yeah, please tell us about all the sections in detail.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, in this verbal part, there are total 30 questions for 30 minutes. And in the pseudocode part, there are total 40 questions for 40 minutes. And in this pseudocode, there are also some subsections. So in this section, there are in between 40 questions, there are 30 questions pseudocode, 10 questions comes from data structure, and some questions come from networking, cloud computing, like that. Yeah. So, and last, in the gaming part, there are total 4 game. I mean, deductive logical listening, inductive logical listening, motion challenge, switch challenge. These are covered in the gaming part. And ma'am, one thing is that all those rounds are elimination round. I mean, if you should not clear the first round, then you could not go for the next round.
Round, or you're talking about the section?
Round, I mean the section. That is, if you could not clear the cutoff, I mean, I think 60% to 65% cutoff.
So even in the verbal part, if you're not doing the 60% cutoff, if you're not crossing the 60% cutoff, you'll be not allowed to take up the second round.
I mean the coding MCQ round.
Okay, so every section is a elimination round.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay, nice. So verbal, how many minutes were there?
Ma'am, 30 minutes for 30 questions.
Okay, and what about the technical part? So
in the technical part, first of all, the questions come from pseudocode. I think 30 questions from pseudocode, and the rest of the 10 questions from data structure, DBMS, and networking, like that part. So in this pseudocode part, the questions come from also array, string, like that.
Okay, so what time was given to answer these questions?
Ma'am, 40 questions for 40 minutes, so 1 minute for one questions.
Okay, and what about the gaming part?
I'm in the game, but there are 4 game, so there are no limit. There was the time limit. I mean, every subsection. I mean, I said that there are 4 subsection: the deductive logical listening, inductive motion. So every part, I think 9 minutes. So in this 9 minutes, how much you can do? That is a thing.
Okay, so you have to, the level of the questions may increase, right? If you answer a question correctly, the level of the question goes on increasing.
And ma'am, the thing is that in the gaming part, the questions are adaptive techniques.
So if you go wrong, the next question will be of the same level. If you are going correct, the level of questions will increase.
Increases,
and the marks allotted for the higher level of questions also will be more, right?
Yes.
Is it that way?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great. So this was about the first round. So yes, how did you feel about the first round? Was it easy, moderate, or difficult?
Ma'am, easy, but in the part of verbal, they give much more reading comprehension.
Higher level questions over there.
Reading comprehension. So this is very time consuming, not so hard, but time consuming. Very much time consuming.
Okay,
so
fine.
You should done the RC part at first. I mean, reading comprehension at first. After that, you should do the indirect, direct speech, narration, verb, like that.
Okay. So when did you get to know the results of this round, Arunava?
Ma'am, 7th September. I mean, 1 day after.
1 day later. Okay. And what was the next round?
Ma'am, in the next round is a communication round. So spoken English round. So in that part, the exam conducted on 8th September, and the result I give the result in 9th September. So
Okay.
the time is around 30 minutes,
Mhm.
and the questions are like that. For they check my pronunciations and my
Your
vocabulary,
speaking
like that.
skills, your listening skills, your
Yeah,
reading skills, right? All this will be checked.
yeah. That is in the robot. I mean the AI said you
Mhm.
one sentences, and your work to repeat the sentences in your
Okay.
voice.
So they will speak in a different accent, right?
Yes, ma'am. American accent.
You have to understand it and repeat it.
No, ma'am. Understand. Easy.
Okay, okay. Okay, nice, nice. So this was the second round. Was that an elimination round?
No, ma'am. It is not an elimination round, but it is a mandatory round.
Mandatory round. Okay. And when was the next round conducted and what was it?
Ma'am, next round is interview round. So there was only one interview round. So interview round conducted on 10th September in the platform of Superset. So the time limit, I mean the time limit of this interview, I think around 20 minutes. So after that, I enter into the interview. The interviewer asked me, introduce yourself. So I introduce myself. So after that, the interviewer asked me about my project, what I do in my project, what is the role of my role in my project, and what is the role of my mentors in this project. After
Okay.
that, the interviewer asked many of the questions from project. Describe the whole things of this project. Then the interviewer asked me why you want to join in Capgemini, and in which domain the Capgemini work, like that. And after that, interviewer asked me what is the name of the CEO of Capgemini, and what is the headquarter of Capgemini, like
Okay.
that question. So after that, interviewer asked me what is your favorite subject in your engineering. So my background was electronics and instrumentation. So I said that my favorite subject is circuit theory. So sir said that explain the all full syllabus of circuit theory. So I explained all
Okay.
those things. What is the basic rules? What is the mathematical part? All those things. So after that, the interviewer said me, "What do you have any question?" So like that thing. Ma'am.
Okay. So when did you get to know the final results that
My
you were
final
selected?
results 23rd September.
Okay. So how many of you all got selected from your college?
Ma'am, in my college, there are 170 students selected for
Okay.
Capgemini.
Finally, 170 got selected.
Yes, ma'am.
Mass recruitment. Nice, nice, nice to know.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah. So, would you like to give any tips or suggestions to your friends, Arunava, which helped you to get placed in Capgemini?
Yes, ma'am. If the juniors study in first year or second year, they started the logical, verbal, and reasoning part from now. I mean, if anyone thought that he can do that like that thing before 1 month of the exam, that is a wrong decision. So
Yeah.
all
You
those
need to
practice
start
all
early.
those things as soon as possible.
Okay, okay. I hope students will find your suggestion helpful. And yeah, so yeah, thanks for being here, Arunava. Thanks for sharing all the information with us. You shared your entire experience. So the ones who are giving the interview now, you'll have a clear picture of what will be happening. That will definitely help them.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, congratulations once again and all the very best for your future, Arunava.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.